We are very excited tonight because our guest is a returning guest. He is a exopolitician, a ufologist, a videographer, an experiencer, and he is also, I believe, the founder and very involved with the C5 organization based in Perth, Australia. And I'm talking about our guest, Robert Mason. And he's going to be speaking with us in just a few moments. He has a new book coming out. We're very excited. And I should mention, folks, that you are listening now to a pre-recorded show. Our apologies, but as you may know, Perth is 13 hours ahead of East Coast time, and this is the only way that we can bring you a interview with Robert Mason is to pre-record. So that's what's going on. So, Wes, good evening to you. How are you doing on this fine, almost winter?
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Contact with Leslie Mitchell Clark. If you just heard me griping in the background there, it's because we've been having significant internet problems here in the Knott studio in Toronto, in my home, and Blog Talk Radio just conked out 1 minute before the show is to go on air. Anyways, tonight's show is pre-recorded with Robert Mason. It's a fantastic show. We recorded it about 3 weeks ago or so. It's very honest, very frank, and very revealing. So we hope that you'll listen in and maybe give us a ding on our Facebook page if you found something that you enjoyed. So I'm going to queue up the show to run right now, and I will apologize in advance for some audio problems. We were recording the call through Skype, and there were some technical glitches, so at times Mr. Mason fades out and fades in a little bit. But on the whole, I think you'll get his very potent messages. Enjoy.
Champagne was like bubbling. Every single bit of me was like just tingling and bubbling, and I felt so good, and I was so happy because I had my confirmation. I knew that the UFOs were real, and the most amazing thing about it all was they knew that I was alive. They were not only.
We have about
I haven't even got to the main stuff yet.
I know, but
I
don't
worry.
Listening to Contact Radio.
Yep.
This is your host, Leslie Mitchell Clark. I'm joined by our co-host, Wes Roberts, and this is a pre-taped interview, folks, with our dear friend Robert Mason, ufologist, exopolitician, C5 pod leader, and he's speaking to us now from Perth. This is pre-taped, so unfortunately you cannot call in, but we are now having a very fascinating discussion with Robert Mason about one of his many experiences where he was actually, I don't want to use the term abducted, but he had an experience where he was taken, disappeared for a while, and came back, and all of this is on photographic evidence. So we're going to continue now with Robert Mason for the next 20 minutes or so as he continues to tell us about his experiences. So Robert, tell me a little bit about